Come on, set, 7, go! Here we go, set! Hut, hut! Let's go! Get up! Set, ready! Hawk 70, set, go! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready? Shut up! Hut! Ready, ready? Ready? Set! Go! Ready? Viking 18! Hut, hut! Go! Get up! Set! Set, go! Come on, set! Here we go! Set!
That's a live look at us here at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New York Jets. Punter Jack Browning ready to get us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First down of the game for James Cook. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
A gain of 14. First down, Buffalo.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Brown Eddie!
On first down, Allen. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Cook trying this one up the gut. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to think this over before trying 3rd and 1. They take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third down, 1 yard to go. Now empty the backfield and motion him out.
Pass 85, pass 85. What's that?
Allen throw on 3rd and 1. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down right along the 30. That's a short gain of 1. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 1 yard. And the Bills first down.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Has him on a quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. All in all, Kate, they call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Now Prater on to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hurt. Drop low 80.
Here's Brees on the ground for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. John, well done there.
His first throw is an interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Blitz coming here. Allen completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Second down now. They need 7. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And up to Cook here out of the zone read. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brown 80!
Here's Allen. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And they forced a 4th down. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Prater on to send it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds. This is a great start for them already on their opponent's side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down, looking for options. On the move, headed right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage baiting the quarterback.
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine, because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
Fields this one at the 3. And he is pushed out after he gets it all the way up towards midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Poyer has it. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
It's a gain of 53 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. It's a gain of 53 yards.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Bit of an odd score thus far, 6-2. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. First down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Allen. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
9 yards to go.
Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Prater puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. And he's delivering.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
The play fake, McCord. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jordan Poyer has it! And the Bills get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Allen off the play action. That one connects. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Track 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He lofts one deep, center of the field. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. And they pick him off again! Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Intercepted by the Bills. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Allen to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out of bounds. His defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down throw for Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's going to bring this down to their 35. They'll get 18 yards there. And That's good for a Bills first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action now. Allen escapes the pocket. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Jets have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, McCord. Forced out to his right. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Jets in need of some points before the break. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
McCord setting the throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following the sack, they need a big chunk of yards here, Brock. It is second down and very long. Here's McCord to the air. On the move, headed right. Catch made by Mitchell. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set.
Cowboy 80. 72. Come to me, it's me. 18 left, 18 left, 19, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Panther 11, Panther 11.
McCord's going to throw here. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So here's Jack Brownie to punt this one away. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. To work they go after the interception. Well, right side, and Shakir has it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Running back sent in motion.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buffalo.
On first down, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Lewis Seen. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. Well, we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's White on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Back to the air, it's Allen after the pick. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow.
It's a gain of
one of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Allen now on first down. Drops it off to Cook. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Bills first down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Alert! Alert! Go! Panther 60! Panther 60! Hey! Hey! Check that! Check that! Shout it! Roll! Roll! Go!
They start the half to give them all. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Check go!
Going to the ground again on first. And he cuts it back right. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's White on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offense up to the line fast.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Allen on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Give on 2nd to Hall. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still do.
It's a New York touchdown! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Breece Hall with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bills 16.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen setting up play action. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time in that game.
They'll run here. It's Hall. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap. McCord buying some time right. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here we go, right up the gut. And the stand continues. Stopped at the line. It's now 4th and goal.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation. In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Holding by his back. Cook. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. It's Allen out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. Allen slides to a stop there with enough for the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
Great work by the coverage downfield. Buys him enough time to catch him outside the pocket. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
I think I heard everybody in the stadium. Yeah, Kate, including you. Say, throw it away. Get rid of the ball. Everybody heard it, except for the quarterback. And the sand in the hourglass, well, it ran out.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On the shotgun, it's McCord. Throwing the out route, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, Shaq. Wrap up back at 60.
From the gun, McCord. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Catch is made in close. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the third. That type of play right there, Brock. Who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. Sure. Well, the quarterback's going to say, that's all to me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch?
Yep,
the receiver's going to say, yeah. But I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
Trujillo taps on the extra point. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Jets 33, Bills 16.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
You know, it looked like things fell apart a little bit as he left the pocket, just not on the same page with his targets as they adjusted their routes. And that's really what led to the incompletion.
2nd down. Here's Allen again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Allen throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. This is brought in by Coleman. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. To throw again, it's Allen. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They'll go. Allen. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Jets take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Ford setting the throw. Completed left side to Smith. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
To throw. McCoy hits him on the out route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
70 Lions. Ready.
Handoff running left. Here's home. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets put up even more points in a win. Brees Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this other than simply splendid?
This is Trujillo to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets make it a 24-point ball game.
Bills 16.
Now Browning nodding into the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connecting on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. That's brought in. It's his back, Ray Davis. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, Allen. This one's caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They've got first down from the 31.
Another Bills first down. A gain of 14.
Allen going to throw again. It's his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Bills first down.
To the air again, Allen. Chased out to his right. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On the move, headed right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's going to be third and short coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Man in motion here. Looking to throw on third and 1. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Back to throw now, Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. Again, Allen to the air. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be third and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
Third and goal for Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
40, Bills 22.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Jets are able to recover the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock?
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week and find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Hall once more. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Brought in by his backsmith. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Hawk 70, Packer 60, Packer 60. Go, go, go.
Hall reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all one-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Now Browning on to handle the kickoff. Here's White on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Moves slated down to approach here from the 40. Davis off the pistol handoff. Makes his way through a tackle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Willis Cox. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Josh Palmer. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Jets' 28-yard line.
Just a yard left to go on second down. One final shot here. He rolls to his right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the win goes to the Jets. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0.